Okay, for standard one, examines curriculum, planning, and assessment evidence. Here I have a sample of an ongoing lesson plan that I used earlier on in the year, and students had access to it. So I did have it linked to the website. I have a couple of my pre-MCAS assessments as well as the results, and I have a couple of grade reports that I send out to students annually or every weekly, biweekly, or upon request. So starting with the lesson plan, I stopped using this week, but here's a sample. And students had access to it a week prior to when it was due because I gave links to homework and notes and things like that using Google Keep. Notes I would create, I would post a link there and they would have absolute access to it. So you have the day, the objective, agenda, notes, and homework. And you can see that there are hot links on here. And where it says read, those are the assignments that were posted to it. And any student that was absent that day or were going to be absent, they could, get a heads up on the work that they'd be doing. Okay, that's the lesson plan. Types of assessments. MCAS is huge in the 8th grade. And so what I did was I took actual MCAS questions and from the website and the graphics, and I placed them into a Google form. And in many cases, I expanded on the questions. It's one thing to guess, but it's another to prove the knowledge. And so I modified some of the questions and included the open response and prepared them that way. So this is the physical science portion. I gave an earth science portion. These are the questions based on the weakness analysis that students struggled with. So we spent a lot of time looking at this and understanding the science in it rather than simply familiarizing them with it. We go into depth. Life science. So I did the same thing. Questions that they struggled with, we put them together on the MCAS, or I did, and assessed. And then lastly, technology and engineering. Our students proven to be weak in this area, so I've taken some time to create this practice MCAS, and we've gone over the concepts. Okay, so once you have all that, those assessments given, I put the results in a spreadsheet and I color coded it. This is how I'm able to go on and figure out, which areas need the greatest detail. So I have the breakdown. I have the physical science, earth science, life science, tech ed. And then I averaged the scores and I gave them, a warning, needs improvement, low needs improvement, proficient, and advanced. And so I was able to take this data, compare it against their actual grades, term 1 and term 2, and then make a prediction based on where they would be. And this is using my parent contact as well because I did show this to the parents at the conferences and emailed information in the letter. Grade reports. This is what they look like. I use software on my Android phone, and this is the printout that students and parents are given. So when I take the information, I put the student's email address, parents, as well as others, guardians, older siblings. And when I generate these reports, a report goes to each person, and they're able to email me back with questions and so forth and so on. So same for this one. This is another one. So student's grade is up top, and then you have a complete breakdown of how well they did and which assignments were missing and such.